Nash the Slash, and behind me you see the Masonic Temple, very famous building in Toronto, Canada. And of course, back in 1968, it was known as the Rock Pile. And all the greatest bands in all of rock and roll played in that building. Chuck Berry played there. He played there more than anybody else, 4 times. And he was brilliant every time. He never had a backup band. He would pull into town and he would have the promoters supply him musicians to be his backup band, assuming that everybody knew how to play Chuck Berry music. And Chuck wouldn't even rehearse with the band. He would just give them a song list. Here's the stuff I'm doing tonight. Do a quick sound check, and then that was it. Come back for showtime. And then of course there was Led Zeppelin. They were becoming one of the biggest bands in the world, and the Rock Pile got them in February, and then they booked them for August. Well, by the time August came around, they were the biggest band in North America, and they had to come back and play a funny little hall for 1,500 people. Led Zeppelin were obviously very well known and became the biggest band in the world, but when they played the Rock Pile, I thought they were kind of pompous, all pomp and no circumstance, actually. The best British blues band to play there was definitely the Jeff Beck group, probably the first super group I ever saw. Great musicians, probably one of the greatest live bands I've ever seen in my life. They should have been bigger than Led Zeppelin. Grateful Dead, probably the most boring band I've ever seen in my life. You could nail their shoes to the stage, they never went anywhere. Played for 4 hours. You could have come back 4 days later, they'd still be playing the same damn song. Also, it's hard to believe that a group like The Who played in that little hall over there. The Rock Pile got lucky and they got The Who on a off night on tour. So they came and played on a Sunday night for 2 shows, all holding all of 1,500 people. It was like The Who live at Leeds, only in Toronto. The Mothers of Invention, now they were brilliant, of course. Fabulous musicians. Frank Zappa was such a character. The Mothers, I think, played twice at the Rock Pile. And one of the nights, there was this couple, they got up on stage and started dancing and groping each other like crazy. They're high on acid. And Frank just was totally bemused by this. Frank Zappa stood on stage and conducted the band and just told them to keep playing. And these 2 people, like I said, were going at it on stage. It was like the whole place was going crazy. They wanted to give the couple an encore.